and wishing all of you a very happy new year, the new Samvat year which has started. And today is also an auspicious occasion of Bhai Dooj. So my greetings to all my fellow chartered accountants. And special greetings as today India has won the semi-final and we will now be playing in the World Cup final on 19th of November in my home city of Ahmedabad at the Narendra Modi Stadium. And I'm sure it's going to be an event to remember. So congratulations to Team India and to all of us who are celebrating this great victory. To the chief guest of today's function, Shri Piyush Goyal ji, who is not just the Union Minister for Commerce and Industry, Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, Textiles, but also a member of this institution. And sir, it's always an honor and pleasure to have you in our forums. Thank you very much for being in our midst, sir, and honoring us. I'm also delighted to see the presence of Dr. K. Shikhar Reddy ji, the Consul General of India to San Francisco. We are joined from Vienna by the Honorable Vice President of the Institute, Ranjit Agarwal ji, who was there in the IFAC meeting where more than 180 country accounting bodies have gathered for the annual IFAC Council. I'm addressing all of you from India because tomorrow, as we speak, is going to be the 16th of November in India, and it will be celebrated as the Audit Divas by the CNAG of India. And tomorrow, on Audit Divas, the Honorable President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu ji, is going to grace the celebration of the Audit Divas at the CAG headquarters in the presence of the Honorable Comptroller Auditor General of India, Shri G.C. Murmu ji. And I'm going to be there representing the Indian accounting profession, chartered accountants, and more importantly, extremely delighted to share with all of you that it is going to be an occasion where in the august presence of the Honorable President and CAG, for the first time a unique collaboration between the CNAG and the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India through our Accounting Research Foundation is going to be launched. We are launching a certificate course which is going to enable accountants at Gram Panchayat, Zilla Panchayat, Block Panchayat level, as well as in towns and municipal bodies and municipal corporations. This is a unique exercise which the Institute is taking up with the Office of the CAG, and I'm confident that once this scheme is rolled out, where we will not only be providing virtual learning, technical material and literature, but also be conducting the examination for the certificate course. And on successful implementation of this scheme, in India, we will have thousands of panchayat accountants and municipal accountants who will be writing accounts of local bodies, which is going to be extremely critical in the days to come. And it is because of this launch that I'm not able to be with you in San Francisco or be in Vienna. I also recognize the presence of our dear friend Hiren Modi ji, of course, Vish Arunachalam ji, who's been leading the charge with all these US chapters and also been active in ensuring that we are expanding our presence in the US. Say Vineet Malhotra ji, say Sudha ji, say Nilesh Shah ji, the entire team of San Francisco chapter, all our chapters of the United States and other parts of the world who have joined for this wonderful program which is being held and is titled Charting New Horizons, CAs as Catalysts in the US-India Partnership. What an appropriate and most apt title. I'm delighted as the president of the Institute that tomorrow, when we are going to launch the grassroots level accounting at panchayats and of course municipalities, which is addressing the bottom of the pyramid challenge, we have also at the other side of the spectrum a wonderful program that is happening in the form of this US-India partnership. And what better way than yesterday, when I was going through my social media feed and I noticed that the Honorable Minister Piyush Goyal ji had visited the Tesla headquarters and of course the manufacturing facility there. We also saw Elon Musk tweet that he couldn't be there due to health reasons. But I was extremely delighted to see, and thank you Piyush ji for recognizing in his message and his tweet, while recognizing the IT and of course technology leaders, he also recognized the finance professionals. And as all of my colleagues in San Francisco and across the world will be aware, we have our own chartered accountant, a member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, Mr. Taneja, who is now handling the accounts and finance of the entire Tesla Corporation. So, a matter of great pride today that when we have Piyush ji in San Francisco in our chapter, we also have Indian chartered accountants who are taking leadership positions in so many tech companies also. I believe that in the US, at the turn of the 21st century and in the early 2000s, it was the technology boom, and all of our technology professionals, of course, in a large number, went to the US. And today, all the top IT companies and technology companies have CEOs who are of Indian origin. And I'm extremely confident, not just Tesla, but going forward in the next few years, the day is not far that we will have our members, our chartered accountants, who are going to be leading not just the finance and accounts functions, but also be CEOs of top corporations in the United States. Our time is just coming, and I'm so happy that all our chapters in the United States are putting such tremendous effort to make sure that we have a very strong network within the United States, and of course, to our chapters across the globe. You all serve as embassies of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. I'm also delighted that today we have Piyush Goyal ji, who is going to talk about this very important partnership and also going to launch the trade office, which the US chapters together have put forth. This trade office in the form of US-India trade relations is definitely going to be an important milestone where the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, which is known as a partner in nation building, will not only be functioning in India. We are, of course, an educator and producing chartered accountants. As we speak on November 15th, the exams are going on, and we have more than 450,000 students appearing over the next 1.5 months for foundation, intern, and final exam. So yes, we are an educator and producing the best chartered accountants. We are a regulator. We are, of course, a facilitator creating opportunities. We are a partner in nation building. But what is extremely heartening to see that today, with this US-India trade partnership, which is being supported by our membership, not just in San Francisco and US, but through our Committee for Export of Services and Development of Trade, we will ensure that from our India office too, there is sufficient, not just administrative support, but technical support which is available to our chapters, so that anybody who's looking for any help in US-India trade relations, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India will be available to make sure that we can help and guide anyone who is interested in this bilateral relationship, and of course, therefore play a very important role in this India-US partnership. Today, our chapter strength in the US is growing by the month. Every month, we are getting a request for opening a new chapter. We already have the Ohio chapter, which is to be inaugurated. I believe Florida chapter will be inaugurated next month. And we already have a request for Michigan chapter of the United States. This presence of the Institute, which is today in 47 countries and more than 80 cities of the world, is ensuring that our profession and the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India is truly a globally recognized body. And it is the dream of our Honorable Prime Minister. And I had the opportunity to meet him on 12th of May in Gift City, where we had a discussion with certain industry leaders and, of course, banks, stock exchanges, etc., where I was invited on behalf of the accounting profession. And it is his dream to see that how we can convert India into the accounting hub for the world. And I'm extremely confident with the kind of events that our chapters are doing, with the kind of collaboration our members are doing, with the growth in service sector, which India is witnessing, and especially in service sector, the export of accounting services, the pace at which it is growing, and the role that our chartered accountants are playing in this growth. I'm confident that we will be able to live up to the dream of our Honorable Prime Minister. In this regard, I'm delighted to mention to all of you that we are organizing here in Ahmedabad the Global Professional Accountants Convention, or GLOPAC, for the first time. Last year, we witnessed the World Congress of Accountants, which saw more than 6,000 participants in Mumbai from over 100 countries come see the strength of Indian accounting profession. And of course, with a lot of humility, I can say, be absolutely awed with the kind of progress that the Indian accounting profession has made. And taking inspiration from that World Congress, At the council, we thought that why should we as ICAI only wait 4 years for IFAC to conduct a World Congress of Accountants? Why can't we take the lead, especially when India is enjoying the G20 presidency and has shown leadership to the globe? It was felt that it is time for the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, being the largest accounting body with 4 lakh members, 8 lakh students, to take the lead. And it is in this earnest that we are organizing GLOPAC, or Global Professional Accountants Convention, on 24th, 25th and 26th of November at the Mahatma Mandir in Gandhinagar. So for all those of you who are looking to come to India to watch the World Cup final, it's on the 19th. I invite you to come be a part of this great event on 24th, 25th and 26th of November. We already have the Honorable Vice President of India, Jagdeep Dhankarji, who is going to inaugurate this GLOPAC. We have presence of more than 200 professionals from 25 countries who are going to witness India and of course the Indian accounting profession. And we are going to make this a platform to expand India's global accounting reach, to showcase the kind of qualities and the kind of jurisdictions our chartered accountants today serve by providing export of accounting, auditing, and so many other services from India. And we're also partnering with GIFT City and IFSC, which is a very important initiative of the government to make sure that when investments come into India, they don't come through Mauritius, Singapore, Cayman, or other parts, but you can have investments into India through GIFT City and IFSC, enjoy tremendous tax benefits, have seamless banking, but at the same time be in the Indian physical jurisdiction, enjoying the flexibility of any offshore jurisdiction. IFSC and GIFT City are a part and supporting the GLOPAC. Vice President and myself have made tremendous efforts to see that how IFSC can be popularized. And we were a part of the delegation that went to Australia. And I was delighted to see that when the delegation of IFSC as a part of Vibrant Gujarat came to the US, our New York chapter as well as San Francisco chapter played a very important role in spreading awareness about India's first IFSC, which is in GIFT City. I am confident with all the efforts that our chapter is taking, you will not only ensure the growth of yourself, the accounting profession there, but also the accounting profession of India. With these words, I compliment each one who's putting so much efforts in the United States in ensuring that the flag of United States and the flag of our great country of India both keep flying very, very high. Congratulations to all of you for the wonderful work. My best wishes to all. Jai Hind, Jai ICAI.